Welcome, welcome, welcome once again to another Patch Notes Extravaganza. 4.6 is here.
Yep.
And what's it called again?
Racer?
Rumble Racer.
Rumble Racer.
Rumble Racer.
Rumble Racer.
We'll get to
what's
that
up with that name?
a little bit later on for sure to explain that. But on the desk, joining me straight away to go through the skin section as always is the wonderful Chuck in charge of art design here at Hi-Rez.
I'm the
Director.
Art director.
The director of the art.
Same difference. Lawson at the end is just in charge of everything pretty much, is how it is.
All right, I see how it
and
is.
then everyone,
I control Tina.
that's
He does.
That's
He
Tina.
does control me.
Tina,
He
who's in
does.
charge of few
tries
things,
to.
even herself.
Yeah, quite a few things. Well, let's get straight into the skins then. For this week, I'm going to start things off with one that we leaked a little bit earlier on, but we get a closer insight. Winner's Circle Apollo will be available in this patch. And there's a nice little look at that quiff.
Yes.
I love this one.
So we just kept going on the hair this time. We just
My favorite part
Maximum.
about this skin is when he's in the lobby, he's like twirling his head and stuff, and his hair physics is just going crazy.
Really? Because that's
Yeah.
what a lot of the community was saying was the hair physics.
Yeah.
Talking to
Yeah.
you here, Chuck, by the way, the hair physics just lately have not been the greatest. According to the
This-
community, I'm just saying.
okay.
Has this been fixed now? Is that what we're hearing?
Hair physics are not procedural.
Okay. Okay. Let's
That's
go into
true.
game and see.
We do animate it.
So there's a 75 bone limit, and you know there's a lot of stuff there.
That is some hair.
Look at that.
That is some hair.
Oh my God.
It looks like he's in a race driver outfit. would
He
you believe?
is. He is.
But
I
this
l-
one has some hair physics.
And the
correct?
reason for that will reveal itself shortly.
The other thing I
shit.
like about this skin is the different game logos that are on there. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, every good racing outfit has advertisements going on it, and
Yeah.
what better for Apollo to advertise than other Hi-Rez products?
Yep.
It's a win-win.
And then, so the rivet gun was a Travis Brown request special, so we did it.
Yep.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I've not seen
It's
anything
dope.
in this patch this week. so
This
is all new to
skin
me.
is just
throws
the
a
production
tire?
value. Yeah,
That's dope.
is crazy. And listen to the sounds.
The rivet gun sounds amazing.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
What's
at
wrong with
super
that
high
Odin?
attack speed.
What?
Oh,
What's
what
wrong
is
with
that?
Odin?
Oh.
Why is the Odin so fat? Pop
Oh,
on!
man.
God.
He does this every time.
I know.
Don't.
Wow.
There's something wrong with that
just
last
don't
Odin, bro.
Pay attention
Yeah,
to
there's
just ignore it
that.
for
The Odin screwed up. It's got like 4 arms.
Yeah, I don't know
Odin
what's wrong
has
with
a
it.
weird trunk.
He's a furry. Odin became a furry? Is that what happened? It's not really a furry, but I guess it's the closest thing to it. Now, obviously, here's the ultimate as
pun.
well.
What? We're driving a car.
He's got a
in
flying
the
car.
sky.
Listen, boys and girls, it's
I've
2017.
wanted a flying car since the 80s,
We all have.
right?
We all have. Like, Back to the Future promised us that we'd be flying at some
Yeah.
point.
They
Well,
lied to us.
You can in a car in this. It's like Flubber as well. See, Flubber car, that's what we've managed to put in now. I like the actual finishing, I like the finishing flag as the destination
Yeah.
point for where you're going to land
That's
as well.
pretty good. Our team really did pretty awesome on
It's
this.
awesome. Okay, stop hitting the fat Odin. There's something wrong with him. And let's go on to the voice pack with Apollo as well.
Yowza! Yowza! You're almost as good as me. Sweet baby Hercules.
I like the southern like NASCAR like.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah,
where that's
I was-
from.
I wasn't aware that was what we were doing, but it's pretty cool.
This ain't bumper cars. Go back to the
Cool.
fair.
Looks like bumper cars.
You even drift, bro? I never lose. I only run out of laps, gas, or time. Yeah, but how many crowds per gallon does it get? Yowza!
What's his laugh? I just need to hear his laugh. Yeah, that's annoying enough. Good job, Tina.
Kind of like got a
Tina,
Ricky
did you
Bobby.
do this one? Okay.
That's quite
It's
polite
got roll
for you.
cage for
Oh!
a shield.
Yeah, we missed that earlier.
There's no sexual innuendos on this one.
I don't think so.
That's good.
That
It
makes
comes in the
change.
other
doing good.
ones.
It comes with the other ones, of course
Just
it
wait,
does.
just wait.
Well, talking about the other ones, let's move along to the next one, which we leaked a little bit early on today. At least part of it as well. It's Intergalactic
Ooh.
Chang'e.
Oh,
That
man.
looks amazing.
I can't wait to play this skin.
The
That looks
robot.
awesome.
And
The
yeah,
rabbit robot.
The robot it's so awesome.
I have not got words. The
I have
card
no
art does
idea.
enough for it. I don't even know what this is going to look like or how it's going to be in the game, but it looks cool.
It's going to look kind of like this. She's a
Thanks.
space
Thanks.
princess.
Thanks, Chuck. I appreciate that one.
I like her hairdo.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That robot.
Would we
He's
class
so
it as a bunny,
excited.
or do we
Yeah.
class it as a robot? It's a robot bunny?
It's a robot bunny.
It's a robot
Yes.
bunny.
Looks like he's like
He doesn't
humping
like
her
sit still.
leg.
It's Bun E.
Is he humping her leg?
Ah, I see what you did there, Tina. That was almost funny.
Oh, I tried.
Good job, Tina.
It does look like he is humping the air.
It does.
Like any typical pet rabbit or
Or
animal
like my
generally
Roomba
does.
does, you know, when he hits a chair that's got the wrong height,
Oh.
he just kind of dry humps it until he passes out.
Oh, listen to the autos.
I can't wait. The voice pack is really good too.
Oh, I haven't got to hear
Because
it yet.
it has more of a, yeah,
Oh, it is? Thanks.
has a little more gruff.
The sounds are amazing, and the animation that goes with it is great.
Take that!
Sweet.
The bunny's so cute.
For the people!
For the people. Oh, we got references too.
For the people.
Oh, yeah, those sounds are very satisfying.
They really are. They bring it all together, I feel, as well.
Chang'e for when you're trying to win matches.
Pretty much. That's how SMITE is right now. You play Chang'e, you're pretty much going to win matches. Listen to the voice pack as well. It's going to be available with Intergalactic Chang'e.
Look at the robot. He's doing helicopter head.
You're on top of it! That was amazing! My training paid off! I can be very trigger happy. I've been training for this day my whole life.
I'm glad we didn't go with the robot talking in the BGS.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
you'll hear the robot. I don't know. Actually, I don't know
Reception problems are the worst on intergalactic space travel.
how. I don't know how Pawn can make you hear the bunny, but he does.
Is
say
it
stuff.
taunts or is it
Yeah,
jokes?
he does beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop.
So he doesn't speak, he beeps.
Oh, there he goes. He's going back to base.
Goodbye, friend.
Reception problems are the worst on intergalactic space travel. I hate traveling to other planets. Earth has fries. Like, come on!
Come on, bunny.
Woo! For the people!
There it
There
goes.
you go.
He beeped.
Yeah, he says some cute stuff.
And that's a little look at Chang'e. That'll be available in the next patch. We move on to the next skin, which will be Amazon Athena. She looks like an Amazon warrior right there.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's very tribal. It's tribal.
Yeah, I do like the tribal tattoos as well on the legs. On the
Oh,
thighs.
wait until you see. The shield is really cool.
It's Amazon from the Amazon jungle,
As
right?
an
Not
Amazonian. Yes,
the.
not
Yes,
like
not
Wonder
the
Woman.
Greek. Okay.
Yeah.
That's correct. We should be able to go in game shortly with that. I like her red hair as well. A little bit of a change of hair color for Athena here.
She looks real thick. I agree. I agree,
What?
chat.
Yeah, she does.
You're not supposed to read chat.
Is that what
Oh,
chat's
you're
saying?
right. I'm not reading chat. Look away.
We always read the chat, Tina.
It's right in front of my face. I'm just gonna turn it away then. Oh no.
Oh, that shield is awesome.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
like that
Yeah.
shield a lot.
And the effects colors on this, Sarah like crammed every color humanly imaginable into them. It's amazing.
It's really good.
I like the old tribal spear as well.
Yeah, the tattoos look
stone.
like they're painted on, which is cool. Like tribal paint, I
War
guess.
paint, yes.
War paint. Oh, sorry.
She's got
Was that already said?
No, you're good.
She's got
Okay.
Sobek on her head right now as well by the looks of it.
It looks like she has Hunbats.
Sobek's skull. Oh, is it
on the-
Hunbat's skull? Is that what
on
it is? Like?
the-
On the shield.
On the shield,
Yeah,
it kind of
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like it.
Oh yeah. The
You
effects
zoom
colors are
out.
nice.
Ooh.
That's nice.
What?
The glowing red spear hitting the fat Odin again.
What did Ganesh do to Athena? Why?
Who?
The broken Odin bot.
Oh, is that his nickname now? Oh, you broke Odin.
See you around.
Goodbye,
See
Odin.
you around.
If only could make that happen to the fat one, that'd be fine. And I wasn't talking
Aw,
about
be
me.
nice to him.
Now, how can you do the ultimate here?
You gotta
Pom-Pom?
drop a bot.
No, you not thought about that one, had you?
Spawn bot
At least you
Odin
spawned the
1-1.
right bot this time.
Oh, that's cool.
That is really
I
awesome.
like the color transition.
Yeah, it's really neat.
If you need an early warning sign as Athena coming, there's definitely one there. That's for sure.
Remember my face.
Oh, we will. We will. Let's listen to your voice pack as well then, Athena.
Woo-ha! 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 Keep it up. Great work. I can do it. This is our jungle. Get out. One dip in the river, and the piranhas will eat you alive. Kids will grow up believing the Amazon is a place to shop. I like my men like I like my rainforest. Dark and mysterious.
Is that how you like him, Tina?
Tina. Did you do
don't
this
know.
voice pack too? Or was this fish?
Yeah, it's totally fish.
Throw fishman on the river for this one. That's Athena. We've still got more to come, and we'll go straight onto it with a World Championship skin this time round. Yes, we've already had the Kronos one,
man.
but the console also had a World Champion. This year it was Eager, and they have a skin coming as well. Ratatoskr is here, and my god, this card art is amazing.
It is the most meta card art.
It's very meta.
Is he playing?
so
Okay, now
deep.
is he playing Ratatoskr using the skin?
Yes.
As
Oh,
on Team,
man, that
on
hurts.
Team
That,
Eager.
that hurts your brain.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. Oh,
That- Just that card, I just want that card art. I'm just going to put it as my desktop background. the
just
whole
get a
time.
poster and hang it up in your
Yeah.
house.
He stuffs his
would.
controller in his pouch too, which I think is so cute.
Does he? What, in
Yeah,
game?
in game, yeah.
Oh, no
he has
way.
a controller instead of the nut.
What is
Yeah.
that bottom right in the card right there with the circle? Oh, never
No, I
mind.
didn't
Too late.
see it.
Too
What
Too
late.
was
We're
it
in
there?
game.
Too late.
Look how cute.
Look at his little cute
got a
hoodie.
It's pretty awesome.
He looks cute, but damn, ain't he not? Whoa, that's not English.
Damn what? I don't even know what you're trying to say. there, Tina.
he not.
He is not. Well,
He's not cute.
his.
He is
you'll see
clearly
his,
cute.
Listen to his voice pack.
Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. We're just having a look at his cheekies. All right.
There he
let's
goes. Oh,
show
he's
me
just
some skills.
whipping out his controller.
I like his blue laser fingers.
Yes.
His color scheme is really soothing. I like it.
Soothing Deathly Blue. That's what
Yeah.
I like to call it now and again, especially when Eager are playing it. Oh, the Eager in the background too? That's dope. What's he throw out? Are they controllers?
Yep.
That's cool.
He throws controllers?
I've done that before.
Oh, we all...
Hasn't everyone?
like,
Hasn't
I-
everyone? Be
You know,
honest.
I suck
Real
so
gamers.
bad.
Real
that
I think
gamers
my
love them.
husband has
throw
like
the controller.
broken 4
Really?
of his controllers. Yes.
Yeah, I think
and
you
a
told me
television.
about that one time.
Yep.
I break controllers living with you too, I'm not going to lie.
Man, you guys need to chill. You
Listen,
got problems.
Listen, she started this a couple of weeks ago. She's just getting it back now.
Eager.
I don't even have a comeback for that right now.
No one ever does. No one ever does. And he's got a voice pack as well. We've seen all the abilities. Please, Pompon, get this right.
Woo! Woo! Hot plates! Sick! All I do is win!
Oh, Zapman
He
also
doesn't-
helped me with this, by the way.
Oh, Zapman helped?
Mhm, yeah,
Does
I
he talk
contacted
about
him.
his nuts?
You'll
'Cause-
just listen. Just
Okay.
listen. The thing is, he doesn't actually have nuts because I forgot that the controller is going to be the nut.
Yeah.
So when you hear a nut joke, he's actually talking about his nuts, like his.
Okay,
Cock and
Tina.
balls.
You mean the ones that he's hidden?
You can't say
Tina.
that.
I know. I'm
Please.
sorry. His. You know what I mean.
Squirrels
His
don't
nut
even
nuts.
have nuts.
His
What?
berries.
Do they?
They have
How
to.
are they even made? He's a mammal.
I've never seen them.
Oh my.
Do you have to see
they
every
inside?
animal's nuts to
Are they
know that they
inside 'em?
exist?
I don't know.
I mean,
Hindu walked off the set.
you haven't seen
know,
Hindu's nuts. I'm sure they're there.
Show him.
Every week, every patch notes, I just try and keep a little bit of Tina reined in, and it never works.
Never.
Like,
No.
not one patch.
Okay, listen to his jump
I was
on.
here to rein her in, and I like
Failed.
Failed.
I failed.
What's
Okay.
low on the sides and high in the middle. You're KDA.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm not
snap.
that if it's called tactical feeding. Console? How about you console these nuts?
Yep.
What?
Yep. That was.
You take
Yep.
my
That's a real
buffers
thing.
for
Did
what?
Zapman come up with that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, be quiet now. Let's just listen to a few more, because I can imagine chat's upset because we keep talking.
Yeah.
What are you, Wood League? Come back when you qualify. What's low on the sides and high in the middle? You're KDA.
Oh, slam.
Now you'll have that to look forward to in the next patch as well. Moving on, we do have a new Tier 2 skin coming at you as well. This one will be Susano, who's going to be getting this skin. Tier 2 Serpent Slayer Susano. I love the colors of this.
Yeah.
They look amazing. And that's all we've got for you, because nobody else wants to speak, clearly.
I was waiting for the skin to appear.
This card, tell me more. It's better than listening to Tina be vulgar, as always.
He's here creating a storm. He's got a metal hat.
He has a metal hat. It's just taking Pop-Pon a long time today. He's a little bit slow. He's been under the weather just lately, so give him a break, guys.
He's been sick. He ate bad
there he is.
Chinese food.
Yeah.
He's got
poor
outfit
thing.
made out of dragon scales.
Bless
He's
his
got a
heart.
metal hat and a dope sword.
Oh, that sword looks
Oh, his
amazing.
sword's different.
Yeah.
Does it gleam as well? Look, it gleam there.
All Susano swords have some form
they
of
do?
electrical
I did not know
something.
that. Susano's the only guy I've never played.
Ooh, he's got some scales on his pantsies.
Pantsies.
On his
Is that the
pansies.
Pantsies!
So fancy.
Yeah, look
I
at
do
that,
like the
look at that,
scale
look at that.
effect, though. The scale effect
Yeah,
is
the
amazing.
It's
scale
like he
thing is
killed
cool.
Poseidon and just like
Yeah, this is a really,
skinned him alive.
Yeah, for a Tier 2, that's pretty solid. That's really solid.
yeah, it's a good one.
Obviously, the abilities pretty much stay the same, guys and girls at home, as you used to
And I
with the Tier
know
2,
people were asking me a lot about the release of Tier 2s, but we just had some temporary hiatusing. We're continuing to release them. So
Oh, cool. So we
as
are
you
doing
can
more
see
Tier
here.
2s
Yeah.
again in the future? Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
We're
I didn't
going to
know
be
about that either.
continuing. I think we've got one per patch cycle for a little while.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's it for skins. Apart from mastery skins, because, you know, we get new gods every now and again, and Kernonos is one of those. Sorry, Kernonos.
No.
The way I said that.
Kernonos.
Kernonos is one of those, and here's the mastery skins coming through.
Look, he's like, I hate
The
this
pig's
pig.
so cool.
I'm going to kill that pig so hard.
Eat this pig.
He's hating on that pig.
It's kind of like a
It's the way I like a
Lon
Tina on
Chaney
Passion
Wolfman
shows.
face there.
No, Tina, we don't make jokes like that. Yeah, let's head into the game and see how these skins look. There's
Now,
a
we,
little book of
we did
color.
have to do some slightly different things with
Oh.
Gold Kernos because,
Holy.
yeah. Because he can't actually be all gold because he still needs the color tells for his passive. So,
Right.
note.
Oh, good point.
So what happens then?
All the stuff that is normally colored on normal Kernos is still colored on Gold Kernos.
Okay. So
Oh,
still gets-
cool.
that's actually really dope.
Yes. The artist initially was like, I'm done. And I was like, oh, you broke
wait a
it. Can you,
second.
can you turn the colors back on, please? So I'm going to be enjoying these.
Legendary next, the black version
So I've
with...
been playing a lot of Kernos.
Oh, you have?
I have.
You like OP things then, huh?
I mean,
Huh?
it doesn't
Huh?
hurt. I think he's just super fun,
OP
aside from
things
his being slightly overpowered.
Yeah.
potentially.
They're always fun when they're OP, Chuck. They're always fun when they're OP. It's always the way.
It's true.
I want to see the diamond version now. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Damn.
feels good. That looks really
It's
good.
pretty
that one.
good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
cool.
It's clear enough as well as
It's-
which stance is in too, which is good.
Yeah,
And it's
that was
not
the
too
important
diamond-y.
thing.
I don't like when they're too diamond-y.
Yeah, me too.
He
Yeah.
kind of looks more white than he does
Right.
diamond-y, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we kept his skin as
Yeah.
skin. He's got kind of the wintry skin, like the recolor.
Yeah. Sweet.
And that is Kernonos. Before, obviously, this is the end of the skins now, and you gentlemen and ladies are going to have to disappear.
The exciting part!
Rewards,
Yeah, we do want to
Lawson.
talk about that a little bit.
Yeah,
About
so
what?
what's going on with rank right now? Because obviously we said we're going to redo soft resets, right?
We're gonna. So the spring is coming to an end, and we're gonna go into our summer split. And so we'll do a soft reset, so people will have to requalify. But before that, we'll give rewards.
Okay.
So on the God leaderboards, we will have the top 3 players will get gem packs. So number 1, the first place, will get 800 gems. Number 2 will get 400, and number 3 is 300.
Okay, and then it resets
or
again.
200. Sorry, third place is 200.
200. And then it resets again for the new season.
Yeah. So the God leaderboards will reset.
Right.
So people will be able to basically grind up the
list
leaderboards.
again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so there'll be 765 gem packs for that given out, and then the Grandmaster players will get gem packs.
Awesome.
And so they will get the top 5 players will get 3,500.
Yeah.
6 through 20 gets 2,500, and 21 through 25 gets 1,500.
Okay, now that's not this patch, is it? That's when
That's
does that happen?
4/7.
4/7.
Yep.
But we're just giving a little bit of a heads up about that for you guys asking questions at home, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, that's all we've got time for. Guys, favorite skin this week, Chuck?
I don't know.
Really?
Really?
Okay. I got my favorite.
I
What
got
about you
mine.
then, Larson?
Chang'e. I
Chang'e,
mean,
it's gotta be Chang'e.
the
the
robot
robot bunny
the
is
robot
pretty
bunny is
awesome.
just sweet.
What about you,
Yeah.
Tina?
I'm gonna go with Larson and say
Really?
Chang'e.
Not Ratatoskr?
Well, I do like his jokes. They're really good. Shout out to Zapman for
I
helping
mean,
me, thank you.
Apollo driving a race
But-
car through the sky
And I
is
do
pretty
like
amazing.
Bricky Robbie. So
Okay. Well, speaking about Apollo race car, thank you so much. We actually can go to a nice little video now to explain Apollo's Racer Rumble, the latest adventure that is coming to you right in this patch. Okay. I have
Oh
not
my
seen
God.
anything to do with this, right? And I'm normally very, very careful what I say on air during these segments. Holy shit, that looks cool! Like, this looks dope. You guys have done work.
I haven't seen it myself, so
Yeah, that
was
video's the
actually
first
really-
time for the
That's
two of
That
us.
was really cool.
So, if you've not recognized these guys before, these are the Adventures team that are joining me today. Travis, Deshant, and as well at the end there, Matt. I always get your name wrong. That's why I'm like, it's
You got it right.
Matt.
Yes.
Matt. Yes, all part of the SMITE Adventures team. You brought us to capture the flag, and you're here
That's
to
right.
show us SMITE Racer this week.
Yeah, yeah.
This is crazy.
Right? Have we gone too far?
I don't know.
Not far enough.
I don't know. I've not seen the actual gameplay footage of that, but that is some gameplay footage in there, right? In that
That's
video?
right. There was a little bit of gameplay footage inside that video.
Yeah.
It literally is a racer that we've made.
It's Apollo's Racer
yeah.
Rumble.
How
Yeah.
long is this around for?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's gonna be another
Just
4
like
weeks,
last
just like
CTF.
CTF.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you this one's
Yeah.
one that people are going to suggest to stay forever. If it's as good as this looks right now. Oh, okay. Break it down for me, because I've got a few things I've not seen anything to do with this. I've not asked you any questions about it before, so I'm doing this live too. There was a lot of gods on that map. How many gods are actually available to be played in this? Because I know Capture the Flag, we kind of had to limit things.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we have to do the same sort of thing with Racer?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
We do have 10 unique cars, and each car is modeled to match a god.
Okay.
In order to pull this off, we needed to rein in on just a few of the gods, because we wanted the gods to be able to drive cars and have turning animations and reactions and all sorts of things. So yeah, we picked 10.
There's 10.
Yeah, and inside the race, there will be 8 players. So
It's an 8-man race.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we team 4v4? Are we 4v4?
It's actually gonna be free for all.
Yeah.
Every man for themselves.
Every man
Yeah.
for themselves.
So there's potentially 10 cars that you could pick from, 10 different gods that you could play.
Yeah.
8 will be in the race.
That's right.
Can you get duplicates of the same one?
No,
I'm
there's
guessing
no
not.
duplicates.
Yeah, because you don't want 2 Zeuses.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just too much. Okay, what other questions have I got? Because I'm like,
There's a lot of questions.
I'm hoping Pom Pom can get some footage for us to see this in
Right.
game as well,
Well,
or even maybe
Let's talk about what's in the game mode. I mean, you
Tell me what
guys
it's all
got to
about.
create all what's
So
inside,
how do you play this game mode? It's what the main thing is.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Well, just like before, there's going to be an adventures hub where you're going to be able to go in and queue in from there. And there's actually going to be 2 maps included with this. There's going to be 2 completely
There's 2
custom
maps?
Yep, that's right.
Not just one map over and over again, it's
no,
2 different
two.
maps.
There's going to be 1 queue actually, and when you queue up for that, with either by yourself or in a party, you're going to be joining one of the 2 maps.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And now, when you said you can queue with like 8 people.
No, it's going to
Smite
be
5.
1 to 5, exactly.
So Smite style 5.
Yes.
In a queue, and then you get 3 randos potentially, or a queue of 3 up against you as well.
Yeah.
But they're all like on their own anyway. So
Everyone's
Yeah.
on their own.
Much.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go in game because we're in the game.
Oh, there we go.
It's Pon driving. What's he driving? Who is that?
He's an
Is that
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite? I can see the
That's
love
right.
heart.
You can see the love
Oh,
hearts.
the box!
And the hearts on the tires as well.
Yeah.
This is our Molten Pass map.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about the items really quick.
Yeah, please do. What's that, shell?
Yeah,
So, right now he's holding a shield, so he's using a
Here's a
shield
shield.
item.
Yes.
Okay, what's the shield do?
That's pretty standard. It's going to give you CC immunity and block incoming effects. Right there, that was the
that
Nene
was
Kappa.
shell.
Was that a Nene Kappa
That's
being
the
fired?
Nene Kappa.
I have never seen that in a video game before. Oh, he's drifted as well.
He's drifting. He's getting speed boosts. There's speed pads littered around. There's environmental hazards. There's the fire giant over there scolding you.
Really? This is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So inside the race, you'll obviously 8 players. You pick up items. You use them. You'll get items based on the position that you're in.
Yeah.
You'll have catch-up mechanics. You'll find. You'll see a lot of back and forth racing. You'll see people passing a lot, using items to knock each other out, and it's just, I keep laughing.
I know, right? This is Smite, guys. You guys are watching Smite. You're playing this inside Smite.
Yeah,
How crazy
you'll
is that?
sit in the play screen and be like, do I play Conquest
No!
or do I drive a car?
Yes!
That's right. Drive a
Alright,
car.
what are the 10 gods? I need to know the 10 gods now. 'cause
Oh,
we've still got
geez.
Afro.
Okay.
I've seen Zeus and
We've
Afro.
got, we've got Afro, Izanami,
Yes.
Fenrir, Ratatoskr, Zeus, Ra, Ymir, Kabrakan, Sun Wukong, and I'm always missing the 10th.
Izanami?
Is it
Did you-
Sylva-
No, it's
Sylvanas?
Izanami and Aphrodite. 'cause we've got it-
Sylvanas?
Ratatoskr?
No, no,
It's in the
no.
video.
Did you get
No,
rat?
he's not in there. Yeah, I got Rat. So
Okay.
there's a 10th that I always forget, unfortunately.
Okay, so this
Mercury?
shell.
Mercury, that's
Yeah.
it. Mercury.
How does the
Mercury's
Nene
10th.
Kappa work? Because there's going to be a lot of mechanics in this, I guess you're going to have to break down for me now. Cause
Yeah, we don't want to go too in detail into all of the items, but the Nene Kappa is going to be, a standard projectile. It's
Yeah.
going to hit one player and then knock them up a little bit and slow them.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so now, what's the Ymir wall do?
The Ymir walls, you can crash right into it. It's a small slow, and it applies post-processing effects on your screen to blur your vision a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, so do you want to say something before I talk about the track?
No, that's what I
Okay.
was. I was going to
Yeah.
talk a little bit about the track.
Yeah, so just like Clumsy said earlier, we have 2 tracks. This is Molten Pass, our volcano track. And originally when we started designing these tracks, or singular track, we actually planned to only have 1 track in this game mode. But as we kept playing, we were like, would it be more fun to have 2 tracks?
Yes.
And then I looked at our team and I said, 3 tracks, 4 tracks? And they're like, no, okay, it's just 2 tracks. That's the most we can do. So we went with 2 tracks, and yeah, actually it turned out
There's the effects.
to
There you
be
go. So you got
way
slow
better
movement.
with more tracks. Because that's the fun of kart racing games, right? Is
Sure, different tracks and
different
learn the
tracks,
environments and how
Yeah.
to deal with things.
Yeah, it's not going to be just the environment that changes. It's going to be the actual course itself. You're not going to be making the same turns. It's
Yeah.
going to be a whole different.
So
map.
Yeah, are we-
this one's Molten Pass, right?
This is Molten
What's
Pass.
the other one?
The other one is called Elysian Beach. I don't know if are we
Yeah,
going to show it?
Beach.
Yeah.
We actually could if Pon ever finishes this race.
I think it's on the 4th map.
To be fair,
lap now.
Then
Pon's
if
not
he-
very good at
what's
games.
his time?
If we cut away
He's on
and he
50
can,
seconds right now.
he could
Oh my
re-queue.
God.
Oh, come on, Pon.
Okay.
You're going the wrong way. It's even telling you you're going the
Good
wrong
job.
way, Pon.
Good job,
Oh, my
Pon.
God.
Good job.
All right.
Okay, so while we wait for Pon to try and show us the other map, couple more questions for you. We had leaderboards in Capture the Flag, and in a racing game, I really feel we need some sort of leaderboard or something. Please tell me we've got some sort of things going on with this.
Yeah, we have a leaderboard. It'll be the best time, total time. Again, it's overall and your friends.
Sure.
And you'll be able to switch between the maps to see which one you're on the top.
All right, so you could actually be really good at one map and really bad at another.
Yeah.
one.
different
Still,
leaderboards.
Like me, I'm
technically.
really good at this next map you'll see. The Molten Pass, not so
Molten
much.
Pass is hardcore. It's
Yeah,
the
it's-
harder
I
of
mean,
the 2.
you guys say it's hardcore, but
It's
come on.
easy for you.
Come on.
Yeah. He
That's
put the
fair.
speed pads like right where
That's
his
true.
his driving line
Did
is.
he really?
Every
That's
time
the
we were
advantage of
testing-
being the level designer.
Hey.
He could just like, okay, I hit here, so I'm gonna put the speed pad right there.
You know what?
Shameful.
Yeah.
I need to guide players, man. I need to. The people
Yeah.
who are good at this map
What you
need to
actually
know
say- what
where
you-
to go.
What you're trying to say is like, I am the best at this map, and
Yeah.
so you should follow my course.
When you see the
Exactly.
leaderboard and Bacchus is on top,
It's
there
a
we go.
ducky.
There's the
I saw a
second
duck.
one. So we actually teased out a little bit of this. I think a long time ago, we showed a massive Geb sandcastle, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna do a Geb round PVE round." No,
That's right,
guys,
that's right.
we were teasing this map right here. Obviously, you'd have no idea, but have a look. This is Elysium Beach.
Look at the tail on that car, Ratatoskr.
Yes, this is the
That's
Ratatoskr car.
amazing.
And if you
See
actually
how he drives. He's driving on the steering wheel.
and his whole body's turning around.
You'll
That's
notice that
great.
we have different hazards on this map as opposed to the Molten Pass. We have crabs,
Yeah,
you
watch
know,
out for the
running around.
crabs.
Capri, you know, just cheering you on. So, yeah, come on. Yeah.
The butter Capri.
Eight people at a time in this.
8 people will be in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do want to alert players, right? We have only one player playing this right now. It's just Pon. And also, every effects right there, you can see the effects are not final. So what you're going to see here is a little bit temp.
Sure, because we've been working on it. It's still not
still
even
very
live
much
yet. So
in the works.
Yeah, and something else that's coming in later is
birds.
right
I love
click.
birds, man.
So when you the controls are WASD. So you'll hold W to go forward. As you turn, if you're turning right, you'll press right and then hold the space bar, and you'll start to drift in that direction.
So space is drift.
Space is
handbrake,
drift.
basically.
Yeah, you hold space and you'll start to drift, and after 1.5 seconds, you'll get the sparks by your tires, and you'll earn a drift boost.
Yeah.
Is
That's
it
right.
secret?
So right there, he's got the drift boost, and he's going to get a little burst of speed.
On that little part of the map there, and I'm not going to try and give too much away, but it looked like there was a jump point there. Was that possible?
No.
Was that me? It just looked like a
Jump
sand
point.
It looked like a sort of jump
no.
point. I was like, hang on a minute.
The
that's
sand
crazy.
will slow you if you run over.
Yes,
okay.
environmental hazards.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good to check that now before I get into game and try and crush people. And like, I'm running into walls again. I think I can jump here. Maybe it's a secret jump.
Yeah, so right now, when he uses his left mouse button, he will fire the item that you see in the top
What's
left.
that one?
So that's
Now,
the hammerang.
Coming in later today, when you right-click, there's going to be a custom horn for each car.
Is it?
Yeah. So you see,
Pon's trying to
love the
spam it
animation.
now.
so right
That's
now
not
he's
working.
spamming the horn. So
it's firing off a random laugh. I can't remember whose laugh that is, but it's...
Oh, that's
So-
dirty Pon.
That's amazing.
Barricade on the speed pad. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's just mean.
So I'm hearing from Larson, who's just offset right now, but he's talking about VGS will be available for this, some commands from VGS.
we will not have VGS in this mode.
You won't.
We won't, because you're playing this mode with your left hand.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of options. You will be able to pull up a scoreboard if you press tab. You'll see a quick
it
view.
might be covered. Is the camera? Are we on the bottom
If you,
right? 'Cause
there it
we go,
comes.
there it
So
goes.
you can see who's where
Peaceful
with
part.
that.
Okay.
But
Awesome. It'll show all 8 players. Yep.
but we won't have VGS. There's no option to surrender.
There's no F6ing. There's no backing. You know.
You can't back? How
You
do they
can't back.
item?
We thought about people like if people back all the way to the start line, are they just going to be able to finish the race by backing constantly? No,
Sugar
you
pipe.
can't back.
Yeah,
Well-
you can't buy items.
Well
said.
You know.
You
Now-
can't buy items. That's just what you meant.
Let's move on to the next part of this thing, because we've seen the map, we've seen the idea it's going to be 8-man adventures and things,
Yeah.
but we are going to be looking at, as well, the racer bundle. Now, we did a bundle with the Capture the Flag, which was the Nike skin. In this one, I believe, it's the Winner's Circle Apollo.
That's right.
Can we take the sound off of Pom driving around still and having fun, please? We're trying to focus here. Thank you.
We want to play too.
I know, I'm kind of salty now. When's the PTS out? I need to know now. Do you guys know?
We're
we
shooting
know?
for Friday.
Friday.
That's a long way, man. It's
Yeah.
Wednesday. Now I'm like, damn. I
That's
can't
a
wait.
long way for you
I'm-
guys, but
I'm
that's
coming
a
over
short
to that
time for
building
us.
after this. I'm just
Yeah.
going to steal our way. So Winner's Circle Apollo is part of the bundle this time.
Yeah.
In the bundle is 1,000 price, and we give a discount when it first comes out, correct?
That's right. Yep, that's right.
Now, the discount this time is going to be 10% off, so it's going to be 900 gems.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
a
right.
little bit more than last
Yeah.
time, but there's reasons for that.
Yeah, well, we wanted to make more money.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we were trying to
Come
go
on.
to Starbucks every lunch, and we figured out we can only do it every other day instead of every day. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love my white chocolate mocha.
yeah,
This is what
Caramel
I work
swirl.
with. This is what I work with. I'm sorry.
yeah.
So
That
it's,
was-
it's just more expensive because we want to
No.
make it more expensive.
No. So, yes, but no, we're gonna have a different system for this one, a little bit different.
Okay.
You're going to get what's in the racer bundle, which is the very, limited exclusive set of items in that bundle, which is
Sure.
the skin. It's going to be the pedestal
Yep.
that upgrades. It's going to be a ward skin, and then it's going to be a music theme and the gold key.
And the gold key. The
Yep.
gold key
the
for the
gold
vault.
key.
You'll
Yeah.
want that if you want to get hold of
Okay,
it.
so yeah,
That's right. So then, in addition to that, now
We have these.
the way this is going to work is
Okay.
there's a progression system that we were kind of missing in the first adventure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we wanted to. We heard some feedback, and we were like, well, we want people to be more engaged and kind of get into a gameplay loop. So we decided to make a system outside of the match where you're gonna get points to advance your car around this track based on your position at the end of the match. So if you get first place, you'll get 100 points. If you're in last place, you'll get 60. And what it'll do is it'll drive that car around the track
and every time
a little bit at a time.
Lap,
Yes.
You get one of those things.
That's right.
Lap.
That's right. So if you look at the lap rewards, in total, we're estimating that if you purchase into this bundle, you will have access to this additional gameplay.
Okay.
And it'll take you about 5 hours to complete the 9 laps as far as just average gameplay. And you see in there that there's 2 additional Enigma chests.
What's the awesome chest? That's what I don't care about the Enigma, but what's the awesome chest?
And there's a new awesome chest, which includes only exclusive skins.
Only?
Only exclusive skins. And I've been told that there's 60 exclusive skins inside that chest, and you're guaranteed to get one.
60 plus. 60 plus.
Tina is
60
Tina is
plus.
there's at least 60 plus exclusive skins that
Exclusive
are
skins.
only available in that chest.
That's right. That's right.
So once you buy into the bundle, you'll have access to these, and once you get the chest rolls, that's a free chest roll for a free exclusive skin.
So you get complete all those laps, you get an awesome chest as well as all the other stuff.
As well as all the other stuff. I mean, we touched upon the pedestal upgrade, but I think that's also a really cool reward.
Yeah, so that's a good point. That pedestal is brand new. It'll be a base pedestal that you'll see, and that's pretty cool on its own. As you reach pedestal upgrade 1, the floor will turn to a checkerboard pattern, like a finish line.
Yeah.
And the pedestal will turn a little gold. Pedestal upgrade 2 adds a little race car that drives around a track and a tire that spins and burns out. And the last one will drop flowers on you and make exhaust come out of these pipes. It's really cool because it's the first time we're adding like animated parts to one of our pedestals.
That's right.
So we drive around the track by going and racing. Obviously, once you've done 9 whole laps, that's it, right? Is there anything else on top of the 9 laps?
Well, no, you see the victory laps there.
I do see that bit.
Once you're done with the 9 laps, you will have access to 10 victory laps that give you 10 gems for each lap.
Oh, so that's 100 gems.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll basically, if you purchase into this bundle and play through the entirety of the event, you will get a refund of 100 gems.
Okay, so it basically works out the price. Full price, if you're not going to buy it at the start of the year, will be, so the start of the event will be 900
It'll
gems.
be 900 gems, but if you do absolutely everything, it'll go to 800 because you get the 10 victory lap gems.
Awesome. So you actually get 100 gems from this, as well as all of that.
As well as
for
all the
price.
awesome stuff, which is mostly the
and
awesome
you get to
chest
play
and the
them,
pedestal.
and you get to play that as well. Obviously, the actual racing mode is free, but you don't get all this content if you don't participate.
And we'll subtly remind you after every race that you probably should have maybe purchased, because then you're missing points.
That's
right.
Amazing.
You could have gotten these points if you didn't if you purchased. So
this is cool. It's not gonna lie.
It's really
We're excited to give it to you guys.
You've got some
Crazy.
issues though.
Yeah.
You have a lot of issues here. The issues are is that one, this game mode looks great, which means the next one's going to be even better. You can't go get worse. It can only improve now. So I hope the next adventure's even better.
Yeah, I mean the team obviously is pulling off some amazing stuff.
Really are.
This one's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean
one's over
we
the top.
made that CTF one, and I was like, wow, I can't believe we just did this. This is nuts.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm shocked at how well everyone did on this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the HUD is ridiculous. It looks like you're just sitting in a racing game, right? Your animation, you got Ratatoskr's driving.
Yeah.
How is he hitting the gas?
I'm honestly just
Nuts.
thinking about
Nuts.
two
Nuts.
players
With his nuts.
Or his console.
with his controllers, right?
Because
That's
he's
what people say.
big old nuts.
It just amazes me that
It's
like
just-
two people can be playing Smite and one's just playing Conquest in the normal game mode and one's in a racing game.
Right.
Yeah, and in the same game.
Yeah.
as
In the
well.
same game.
That's crazy. Guys, it's been a pleasure to have you on this week. Thank you so much for bringing this to us. You expect Friday for PTS?
That's what we hope.
That's the
And
that's the
this-
target.
This will be available on PTS to play when it's available. Yeah?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. If not, it should be out on Tuesday as it normally is when the patch goes
Yes.
out.
Yes.
Yes.
This
Correct.
is amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. Do you have anything
Thank you
else you
very
want to say
much.
about it that we've missed at all, or have we covered everything?
I think
No,
we got
I
think that's
everything,
pretty
man.
much
it.
It's a lot. It's fun.
Well, if you want to link some strategies on how to drive around these certain corners and the best routes to take, definitely do so. You can get yourself some followers that way. Definitely have some there. Guys, you got all that to look forward to. That's it from these guys. If you missed the start of this and you want to see a little bit more footage of it, we're going to play that video for you one more time. And there's another look at it. Hi, Pon.
Hello.
You know what? I'm not really, I wouldn't class myself as a shill in any way, shape, or form for the company. But that's the coolest shit I've seen in a while, where we're actually putting stuff in the game that is free to play a racing game as well.
Yeah,
for free.
I remember when we first play tested that, and that was just like the most mind-blowing thing is I was playing a racing game in the SMITE engine.
With gods that you play on a regular basis as well.
The Ratatoskr car is by far my favorite.
Amazing. Anyway, Pon's here, as usual, to go through the patch notes for you this week. It's not a big list this week, though, Pon, is it?
No, it's we're kind of looking for this to be the kind of final round of passes before the LAN hits.
Yeah.
The spring split.
Yep.
4.7 will have a little bit more. 4.6 is more like hitting a few things that you want to hit, get the Hades changes in, and nothing more than that.
Well, let's go straight into item balances then and begin things off with Rod of Asclepius and Rod of Healing. Both are going to get a little bit of a touch this patch. We're reducing the healing bonus from passive in combat from 20% to 10% on Rod of Asclepius. The total healing bonus reduced from 30% to 20%. And Rod of Healing as well, the tier 2 version of Rod of Asclepius, bonus healing from passive in combat from 10% to 5%, and healing bonus reduced from 15% to 10%. We're hitting healing here on this.
Yeah, so we saw a lot of healing kind of become really prominent recently in like 4.5, 4.5.6, where a lot of healers like Chang'e, Hercules especially, were just being really dominant. And so we're toning down the items that kind of enable that. It was mainly Rod of Healing and Asclepius as well as Shield of Regrowth.
Okay.
We already hit Shield of Regrowth. We're now hitting Rod of Healing to kind of tone down that power a little bit. And the big thing here is we're hitting these items versus hitting the gods directly. Because we feel like the items, we don't want people to be stuck in like, well, we have to build these items because you guys nerf the characters. We're just nerfing the items so that they can augment the character strength.
Cool. Next up on the list is Runic Shield. And that's going to get some changes this patch. We're just going to add 100 health. Nothing else. Just extra 100 HP. Why?
The big thing is it's kind of this hybrid defensive offensive choice, and it wasn't good at either of those options, and so we're moving it more the defensive path by adding the 100 health. This way you get a little bit of additional tankiness, you get the protections, and you get the reductions, so it's much more shifted heavily towards the defensive side of kind of things.
Okay. Next up, is it under the item section, but it is technically to do with relics. Shield of Thorns. This is you organizing things. Why Shield of Thorns down here, and it should be relics, not items? Huh? Huh?
Fine.
Useless.
Look, man, I missed today. I was sick.
Fixed an issue where the tooltip for Shield of Thorns displayed as an incorrect percentage reflect amount.
Yeah, we fixed the tooltip.
Thanks for that. Just throw that in there wherever you want, just to annoy me, pretty much. That's it for items. We'll move on to gods next as well.
I think there was a miscellaneous change that you skipped.
I try to now because you just keep putting pointless stuff in.
It's definitely another one of those that you probably didn't care about.
Well, let's move on. Because nobody else will care either, quite clearly. Gods, Athena, fixing the issue. Oh, we got another one. Fixing the issue where Athena's ultimate could cause her to gain collision against allied units.
This one's actually a big deal because there are a few people who were like really adamant this was happening. We had a hard time reproducing it.
Right.
And we got a little bit more evidence of it happening and reproducibility so we could fix it. So this actually was bothersome to quite a lot of people.
Thank you so much for sending in those bug reports, by the way. Bug reports are very important to us because we do go through them. We do try and check over and see if we can replicate it. And if we can, we will look to get rid of them. To the best of our ability.
Yes, especially if you have reproduction steps. That's like key.
Awilix, next on the list, fix an issue where Awilix could T-pose if hit by Kerner Soul.
Yeah, more bug fixes.
Amazing. Really important one on the top of my priority list right now was Awilix T-posing against Kerner.
Well, we have a big one coming up. It makes up for it.
Okay, next one, let's go serious. And Hades is getting a lot of changes.
Yes.
What's the plan with Hades? What was the direction we're aiming for here? Like, what's the overall goal?
So I think there's two things.
Before we even go through it.
The first thing is there were just kind of a lot of weird inconsistency cases or things you wouldn't expect or kind of visual stuff that wasn't really flowing well.
Okay.
And so we've done a pass to fix a lot of those cases. And then the second one is when we moved him to a mage from a guardian, he still kind of retained his guardian stats, but he didn't really have mage burst. He was kind of in this weird limbo land. We're shifting his defenses and base stats down a little bit to more match mages.
Okay.
And we're bringing up his damage and kind of burst potential.
Here we go.
Yep,
I'm
let's do it.
scared. I'm scared it's a long list by the looks of it. You've only seen the base stats on your screen, so we'll go through those real quick. Reduced physical protection scaling from 3.2 to 2.6. Reduced base health from 490 to 450. Increased base attack speed from 0.87 to 0.95.
And for these base stats, they're still on the top end of mages. They're just lower. They're not so comparable to Guardian.
Sure. Next on the list is Death from Below. Increased damage from 50 to 190 is going to be 70 to 270 now.
Yep, it won't tickle anymore.
Shroud of Darkness, reduced mana cost from 80 to 60, so 20 reduction on Shroud of Darkness. Devour Souls. This ability now deals detonate damage to the target being detonated.
Yes.
We've also reduced the mana cost from 65 to 105, is now going to be 60 to 80. And added new effects to show the radius of the detonate from the affected targets. And added new effects to show the radius during the warm-up. Is that similar to the Cupid sort of thing?
So this is more about just kind of fixing things that were a little bit weird. When you detonated a target, they had like a little swirl that came off them, but you had no clear range of like where they were actually detonating from. And so now it's way more clear. And the big change here that I kind of want to really emphasize is that the detonated target. Basically, if you were in a single target scenario, you auto-attacked the Odin bot, and then you detonated, they actually didn't get any additional damage for being blighted themselves. They only did that damage to anyone around them.
Sure.
So now they deal damage to themselves as well.
Oh, so it's a burst.
So this is, I think the math works out that for just a standard mini wave, it's an extra 48 plus 50% magical power scaling, or plus 25% against gods because it's 50% to gods. So Devour Souls essentially now has plus 25% scaling because of this, and plus 48 or 24 base damage.
Okay, if this god is broken, you just said during this patch that you were testing this against Odin bot. I'm just letting you know.
I mean, well, yeah, that's how you test everything. Just against Odin bot.
I thought so. We've found their secret strats in the back room now. Pillar of Agony is also getting a change this patch. Increased protections on this from 60 to 80 is now going to be 60 to 100, so later gain more protections from this as you level it up. Pillar of Agony no longer consumes Blight either. Ooh. And blighted targets will now have their magical protections reduced before taking the first tick of damage.
Yep. So, a lot of cleanup. The Pillar of Agony defense buff is mainly to accommodate for the base stat reduction. When you're in Pillar of Agony, we still want you to be very hard to kill, especially in the later game. When going from 60 to 80 doesn't help you that much in the late game. 60 to 100 helps you a little bit more there. And then keeping the Blight on the targets and applying the damage immediately versus waiting to shred the protections for the first tick means that you get a little bit more damage out. And then when you're done with your Pillar of Agony, targets will still be blighted, and you can do, like, you detonate on them, you can fear them, you can do the slow with the dash, any of that stuff.
So you've been viewed as a high-level player for a while now. How do you feel these turns to Hades are? Has he increased? Do you reckon this is a big buff for him? Is it a bit of a buff nerf?
I think this is a big buff for him overall. Right. I mean, when you talk about like his solo lane potential, being able to silence for a little bit cheaper, having the ability to fight a little bit more aggressively, your dash detonate combo is going to be dealing way more damage, especially if you rush any magical power, like if you rush a Bancroft early.
Sure.
So at the cost of some base stat reduction for the amount of utility and power that he's getting, I think he's going to be a much better spot.
Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on him on the PTS and going into live as well. Next up on the list is Hou Yi. Hou Yi's going to get a bit of a change this time. It's only to his base stats, though, by the looks of it. It's going to be base attack speed increased from 0.9 to 0.95 and increased base power from 38 to 40.
So when you just kind of looked at 100 base stats, especially his attack speed was a little bit on the lower end. We're just shoring that up so he has kind of the same late game scaling options that other hunters have.
A bit closer to the hunters.
Yes, because base attack speed especially works off all your attack speed items you build. And so if your base attack speed is actually lower than like 1, it's actually less effective than if it was 1. So this brings it closer, so attack speed items especially will be a lot better on him.
Okay, we'll see if Hou Yi starts to push back into the forefront of the hunter role. Kukulkan next on the list. We fix an issue where Kukulkan had an invisible basic attack effects.
Yeah, that's fixed.
Great news. Also, more fixes quite clear. Medusa fixed an issue where Medusa's lacerate would highlight minions as if they would be hit.
Yeah, they're not hit.
Also fixed an issue where acid spray would not highlight enemies behind Medusa statues.
Again, that's just another weird bug.
Important things to make sure we put in the God section.
Look, man, bug fixes are important, because if we don't say it here, we're going to get reports like 2 months down the road that this is still in the game, even though it's been fixed.
Listen, it's a balance section. It's not a fix section.
I mean, you can
just say
you could talk about bug fixes being balanced too.
Okay.
Not these, really.
Raijin fixed and Nemesis. Sorry, I've got to do Nemesis first. We got more bug fix. Fixed an issue where Nemesis couldn't use her second dash if her mana was below a certain amount.
Yep, we changed how the dash worked, and so that caused some bugs. So
makes some sense. And Raijin as well. Fixed an issue where Raijin's passive would not be correctly consumed by Raiju. Don't know why we did that. No one plays Raijin anyway.
It's kind of true. It's a bit sad.
Poor Raijin. Kind of completely true.
Poor Raijin.
He's dead.
He has a cool skin though.
Rest in peace. He does have a cool skin.
It's a really cool skin.
The only upside to getting him in Assault is playing a cool skin. Raven is next on this, and Raven's getting some changes this patch too. What's the aim with Raven?
So Raven kind of has a lot of strengths to him, but when it comes to his ultimate, it felt lackluster.
Yeah.
It was hard to hit a single target. Hitting that target had some weird rules with how you were linked to a target, so other people couldn't deal damage to you, but that person could. And so we're clearing it up, we're lowering the confusion, and we're just going to make it a little bit more potent as we kind of do all those changes.
Okay, so it's all to do with the ultimate. Mystic Rush here. Increase the damage from 150 to 450. It's now going to be 200 to 500. So 50 at base, 50 at top end added on top. The linked target mechanic has been removed. This now provides a 50% damage reduction buff to Ravana on landing. Enemy gods hit by Mystic Rush take 10% increased damage from all sources as well. And Mystic Rush now can hit minions.
Yes. So a lot of things here. The big thing is, when he ulted in, he already got a lot of damage reduction. It's now just consistent from him using it.
Okay.
So he can use this to escape. He can use this to engage. He can actually reliably get on the back line with this.
Yep.
The second big thing is now he can hit a target and actually have that target be marked, essentially, for more damage. So you'd be like, hey, I just marked the tank, burn the tank down. You could also synergize this with like an Ares, pull all 5 people in, which will never happen, but let's just imagine it does. And then you ult, and then all 5 of them have 10% damage increase. So that's pretty cool. And then the other thing is it can hit minions, which might sound silly, but in like a soul lane scenario where like you ult onto a target and they're hiding in their archers, you now kill the archers so you don't have to worry about them body blocking you.
Hooray.
Just pretty good stuff.
Decent buff for Ravana, I think. We'll see how that plays out. He could be a little bit too strong on that bomb.
We'll see.
I'm not so sure. Skadi's next on the list, and the Skadi change is... There's no change.
Do you not have it?
No, I do. Winter's Grasp. Kaldir is no longer immune to damage in the ultimate. However, he will still fully heal on activation.
Yes.
So this is kind of... A lot of people have been talking about Kaldir being very, very strong during the ultimate phase, and now this is the way we're looking to correct this.
Yeah, so we saw Skadi kind of go through this tumultuous phase at the start of Season 4 with a lot of people feeling she was weak. We gave her a movement speed buff, and she kind of sat there for a little bit, and people discovered that she was actually quite strong. We especially saw that SPL level play. And after talking to a lot of the SPL players and getting a lot of feedback from them, the big thing they said was Kaldir, especially during the ultimate, was just too hard to deal with.
Sure.
It gave you such a huge advantage because it could just body block.
Because it's immune to damage too, wasn't it? That was the problem.
It was immune to damage, it fully healed, and so it was really hard to ever play around. And so now we're going to enable players to actually play around it. If they want to burn Kaldir down quickly, they can. Still being able to full heal means that Kaldir will be able to get onto targets and stay onto targets, and if people don't focus it down, it'll be alive for quite a while. But now if people want to choose to focus it down, they can. And also, I think with this change, we want to make sure that we watch it really closely because Skadi's one of those characters that's kind of like on the edge, and we saw her go over the edge. We feel that this will bring her into a better spot, especially at the high level.
Talk about over the edge. The community thought she was really rubbish. So.
Well, I mean, that's what we see a lot of time. There's different perceptions from like casual to competitive to like high SPL level. And I think most people have now come around to Skadi being quite good after seeing her performance.
Quite good.
I mean, kind here. She was really good.
Well, Skadi Change is going in next patch as well. Next on the list is another bug fix for the Morrigan this time round. Morrigan never had a bug fix before. Fix an issue where the spectator client would show an incorrect cooldown for the Morrigan's relics.
See, this is one of the things where you're mocking me, but seriously, if we don't say it here, people are going to tell us that, hey, this Morrigan bug that you fixed 2 patches ago is still in the game.
Okay.
That's why it's here.
Okay, that's fine. What about the Zeus one then? Zeus,
actually,
at the end,
this one.
fixed an issue where Zeus charges would not appear correctly.
Fixed.
Get it on the balance section because that's where it needs to be right now. We really need to do a bug fix section.
I don't know, man. I kind of like this.
You like this?
I kind of like trolling around the bug.
That's what I'm saying. You're baiting everybody at home like, oh, Zeus. Oh,
I know,
it's a bug
this
fix.
is kind of fun for me.
Morrigan. Oh, it's a bug fix. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. That's crazy. That is the end. That's all we've got for patches this week.
Yeah, like we said, it was kind of light. We have a few big changes towards Raven and Hades and Skadi, and a few kind of item things like the Rod of Healing, especially, is kind of a big meta shifting one.
Sure.
But we didn't want to be too heavy-handed on like adjusting a whole bunch of items and a whole bunch of gods when we had the SPL Spring Split land coming up. 4.7 will probably have a lot more than this.
That's crazy. Favorite thing in the patch, Pom? Because we're not doing Q&A this week. Obviously, we've not had a light patch. We've not done any questions this week. We will have that more than likely back for the next patch as well.
So favorite thing in this patch that isn't Racer would be, I think, the Hades change. I've played around with it quite a bit. We've had a lot of playtests with it internally, and Hades is quite good with this change.
Yeah? We'll see how he
You
works
can be
out.
very, very bursty if you want to be.
I'm a little bit worried about Raven's ult actually right now. I'm like, I think he could start swinging back. Potentially, just because he's going to be a little bit more relevant in the late game in some stages of it anyway. But that's all we've got time for this week in the patch notes. I don't know how long it's ran. It probably feels a little bit shorter to me for sure. Maybe for you guys at home too. I hope you all enjoyed.
An hour.
Was it an hour?
Like 45 minutes an hour.
Cool. Well, with that, it's time to head over to, I believe we've got a tactics tournament to show you guys. So make sure you have a little tune in of this and see what other games Hi-Rez are doing.